Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is where we talk all things true crime. If you appreciate today's case coverage, I hope you'll take the time to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to have your alerts set to all. I do put out lives and pre-recorded videos. So I found this video and I found it extremely interesting and I wanted to share it with you all. It goes over the impacts that the true crime community has on the victims, of their friends, and the families. You will see a lot of familiar faces and names, one being Brent Kopacka. His friend Darren Duncan comes forward to talk about losing his friend and what the YouTube community has done to tarnish his name even further. Wait till the end of the video for a message that I actually sent to Darren in response to Brent Kopacka being dragged into this case. So let me know your comments below and I will see you guys on the other side of the video.
I miss him, and I'm going to miss him every day for the rest of my life.
Darren Duncan was in the middle of mourning his best friend Brent Kopacka when he first saw it. Posts online falsely claiming Kopacka was somehow tied to the deaths of 4 college students in Moscow, Idaho.
He was a soldier who went over there to fight for us, and now I got to defend him after he died. He's not here to talk about it or defend himself.
None of it was true, but Darren unfortunately wasn't alone. Still reeling in its grief, the Moscow community was also hit by a storm of misinformation and lies that would make healing seem impossible. For anyone intrigued by the Idaho murders, there's been plenty of content out there over the last 6 months. YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, you name it. On November 13th, 2022, 4 students, Kaylee Gonzalez, Maddie Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin, were stabbed to death in the middle of the night at their off-campus home at the University of Idaho. Then, when there was no arrest for several weeks, some web sleuths decided to take the investigation into their own hands.
I just want to give a quick and crazy update that's happening.
This is what I think happened in the Idaho murders.
All 4 of them had been stabbed.
28-year-old Brian Kohberger was just arraigned. His trial is set to begin in October. For so many in the Moscow community, the national online response to the murders clouded what really should be at the center of the story: the lives lost.
They loved life. They lived life to the fullest, both of them.
Kaylee Gonzalez and Maddie Mogan were both seniors and longtime best friends.
If I had 1 or 2 words to describe Maddie Mae, it would be just an angel. She just made me proud.
One of their other roommates, 20-year-old Xana Kernodle, was also killed that night, alongside her boyfriend, Ethan Chapin.
Xana was just an incredible person. I've never met someone like Xana before, ever.
Ethan was a member of the Sigma Chi fraternity and loved sports. He was also a triplet. His brother and sister were both students at the university. From family members to classmates to community members, most were in some way affected by the senseless murders. And in the months that followed, conspiracy theories and false allegations have reopened the community's wounds.
We're about to kick this off. We have about 135 people waiting on us already. Last time we had 1,900 people in the live chat.
It's a Drunk Turkey Show, mother trucker!
Daniel J. and his 2 friends dreamed up the idea for the Drunk Turkey YouTube show and podcast over late-night talks and a lot of beers. The 3 friends asked we don't use their last names due to safety concerns.
Our initial goal was conspiracies, UFOs, aliens, ghosts, things of that nature.
Daniel R., who goes by Big Blue, is one of the co-hosts.
When did you guys really start to see subscribers change?
I think it was for sure when we started doing the Idaho case.
Welcome back to the Drunk Turkey Murder Mystery Show. Today we're trying to track down a potential suspect.
The team has recorded over 100 episodes on the so-called King Road murders to date. Daniel J. is a former police officer, but with Drunk Turkey, he says he's just a regular guy.
But doesn't it kind of muddy the water? You know, when you have so many people that are not directly involved in the investigation of the case, giving all sorts of information, how are people supposed to know what is the truth and what's not?
When it comes to like true life and true crime and stuff, we try to stay fact-based for the most part. Like, is there speculation and opinions? Yes, it's ours.
The three friends say they don't have any bad intentions and are careful about the sourcing they use. They sometimes add disclaimers. But still, they've amplified a number of false allegations tied to the murders of the 4 students by just having various guests and listeners call into their show. In one episode, a woman called in and falsely claimed Brent Kopacka was tied to the crime.
One of Brent's close friends has said that he felt like that podcast ruined his friend's legacy. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I feel pretty bad but I don't think it ruined his legacy. I mean, at that time, we weren't even that big to where everybody in the world heard it.
I normally don't stop videos in the middle, but I am going to say I do love Blue, but if this is where it first came from, because I wasn't for sure exactly who had first brought Brent into this, but if this is really where it stems from, then I feel there is a big apology owed.
I mean, if it's personal to him, I apologize.
The Moscow police continuously push back against the false allegations throughout the investigation.
The best thing that most of people can do to help is to stop with any kind of rumors and just seek official information that comes out of the Moscow Police Department.
Warning those spreading misinformation that anyone engaging in threats or harassment, whether in person, online, or otherwise, needs to understand that they could be subjecting themselves to criminal charges. Duncan was devastated to see Kopacka's name falsely tied to the crime weeks after he died, and it went far beyond the Drunk Turkey show.
All this stuff that was not true at all, and it's all said by people who don't know him, never even met him.
According to investigators, back on December 15th, officers responded to Kopacka's Washington home after reports that he had threatened his roommates. The home just miles away from the King Road crime scene. He barricaded himself for hours, at one point firing a gun. Police say they fired back and shot Kopacka. In Kopacka's obituary, his family said he had fought a courageous battle against PTSD for years after returning home from serving in Afghanistan. We reached out to the family but did not hear back. Duncan says mourning Kopacka while also defending his legacy has been painful.
Do you have a message for those people that continue to bring up Brent's name?
You guys are not detectives. Leave people alone. Let the professionals do it and just shut your mouth.
Our thanks to Maria. We reached out to TikTok and YouTube about their efforts to address misinformation, but they did not provide comment. You can see more of Maria's full report, including those caught in the crosshairs of false accusations online on Impact by Nightline, now streaming on Hulu.
Okay, so let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Also, I did tell you guys to stay till the end of the video. So I do want to let you guys know that I did send out a letter to Darren, Mr. Kopacka's, it looks like it was his best friend. And I just want to share that with you guys. He hasn't wrote me back yet, but I just wanted to share it with you. So I'm going to share this tab. And it just says, "Good evening. I am really sorry to bother you." And I put in quotes, if this is the right account, because, you never know. But it is about the interview with Nightline. "I want to tell you how sorry I am about the loss of your friend. I can't imagine the pain that this has caused you. Not only losing a friend, but to have their name smeared, to put it lightly, all over the internet. I am a creator on YouTube by the name of TitaniumBuilt. I cover the Idaho 4 case, but I have been fighting for a long time now for people to keep Brent out of this. He needed help in that situation, in my opinion, and that was handled incorrectly, I meant to put. So let me write that, actually, so I don't forget. so he doesn't think. I said I did want to reach out and just tell you I am sorry, and if there's anything I can do, just let me know. Because I do feel for all of the victims involved in this case. I mean, even Brent, to me, is a victim. Because he wasn't here to defend himself. But that's all I have for you guys for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.